Have you pushed the button?
Hello, everyone.
Hello. I guess you have pushed the button.
I did push it. So if you can just, maybe you can refresh and see. Okay.
You are live.
All right. So.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. I don't see anybody. Come on in.
Come on in. That's right. When you get in, say hello.
Hi, Jean.
And where you're from, we appreciate that. We like to see where people are from.
Beverly.
All right. Hello, Beverly. Do you want to send it to like Aunt Barb and Mary Ellen and Laura and stuff? Hi, Jean. Welcome. Come on in. It's a gorgeous day here. And it is not too soon to do your fall, Halloween, and Christmas decorations. So, especially if you're having to design them. So, today, that's what's going to happen. Be sure to like and follow us if you're new. We get any more people in?
Yeah, 5.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us. We'll get going and see if some people join. This one is going to be super quick, super simple. So let me move this out of the way. We have some paper in the suite of from the Bag of Bones. What is the suite? Them Bones. I thought that was the name of the paper. Maybe it is. Yeah, that's the name of the paper too. And I have not purchased this. And for those of you who, I know I've got, I think Mary Jo's been waiting for the dies to come back in. Isn't this cute? It's got a cat and a dog die in there to look like skeletons. They can't see your head shaking up and down.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's cute.
And
I mailed the paper shares.
did you say it out loud?
I mailed the paper shares today.
So I have not purchased this yet. I don't know if I'm going to be quite honest, this year. I'm kind of late on the draw on this one, but I do participate in my very own paper shares, and the paper shares, that's what Bill was talking about. The paper shares have went out already, and so there is. I remember
that paper.
Do you?
Yeah.
It just came out. You remember cutting it?
Well, I remember putting them in piles.
Yeah. Bill helped me with the paper shares this year, and it was so nice to get them done quicker. So anyway, there's all kinds of different papers on here.
We can do it faster.
That's right. Yeah, we had the big counter. You keep interrupting me, and then I'm never going to get it done. So anyway, that's in our mini catalog, and I wanted to show those who participate in the paper shares. So first of all, before I even get going on that, those who participate in my paper shares, for those of you who don't know what they are, it is a stack of paper that I buy from the company. I cut it and divide it into 4 equal quarters, and then I split the costs with 4 people, and it makes it economical for you. So that's why this is cut from a 12 by 12 to a 6 by 12. Well, this was this year's, and it has some really fun colors. I believe this is Starry Sky, Pumpkin Pie, Basic Black, Cajun Craze. That's what the moons are in this one. And so I decided to use this bat paper for the project that I'm going to make. Now, we're going to make just a really simple treat holder. And since I didn't buy the set, how am I going to do that with this, right? Well, we're going to be using some of this paper too. Let me pull out the other piece. This skeleton paper. And yeah, so we're gonna start with that right now. So I need the DSP. I'm gonna need 2 pieces of this, 1 3/4. So 1 3/4 by 3. Now, since this is cut at 6, I know I'm going to get 2 out of that. So Bill had asked me to make some treats for his workers. And so that's where this idea kind of developed from. Otherwise, I would have made Halloween cards with this. And I want to tell you that what I'm about to show you today can actually be done. Let me grab the stamp pack while I'm talking. can actually be done with a few other sets, and I'm going to show you another set at the end of this. So that's really kind of cool to give you some options. Okay, so I am going to cut this at 2 inches. So this is an 8.5 by 11 cut in half, and I'm just going to use the 8.5 side and cut that down to 2 inches. Has anyone else joined us?
They're up to about 14.
Okay, maybe it's just a little.
Lori and
Awesome.
And Mary Jo.
All right, Mary Jo. I haven't heard about the dies for this set, Mary Jo.
France.
Hi, France. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let me set that aside. So I cut this at 2 inches by 2, and by the paper it was 8.5, and I cut these at 1 3/4 by 3 and just cut that in half. So this is going to be the basis. We're going to be doing mostly with punches. I'm also going to pick, and you can pick out whichever little character guy you want. I'm just going to pick out, should I do this one? He's not really in. I'll do this little guy because I can get him centered. So this is from one of our online exclusives. This is the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. And then I'm going to take this piece and cut out from our online exclusives a 2-inch circle punch. So I love that they brought these back. This makes for very quick circles being punched out. Okay. Then I'm going to use another punch. This is our very best trio punch. And there's one here that has like a little edge side to it. So to use these punches, you want to push all the way in till you hit the back and all the way over to this side. There's a guide on each side. So all the way in and back, and then pushing in the center, press down, not on the edge, the center. Then flip. The biggest thing is you got to do the flip. And same thing, center, turning it over all the way to the back, center punch, flip. This keeps it. Oh, I should have done the score lines first. Well, I guess I'll just do that now. So I want to score this at 4 inches. How's everyone's Friday? And then just to make this simple, I'm going to flip it and score it at 4 inches again. This is going to give me a 1/2 inch right in between here. Okay. Because we're going to have a little treat fit in this. And this is just so simple. Now, I like to do that beforehand. But now, I'm going to hold this together before I punch these edges. And I'm going to flip this to this little area. And so the reason why is because I'm going to push this all the way back. This one, the tabs are over here, and it makes it a little bit easier if you start that, score first, put that, and then do your corners. But, you know, hey, it isn't a Facebook Live, right? So I'm going to use both of them together, not folding that down, but just folding it together so that the edges are the same. Pushing it through. It takes a little bit more muscle. I may have to stand for this one, actually, because you're going through 2 lengths of cardstock. I did it, though, didn't I? So now I have a little tab for my ribbon.
Kaboom!
Kaboom, right? The stamp set that I chose to use is I want a I'm going to use another punch. This is the small ticket punch, and it's from the Alpha Best stamp set. Anyway, I'm going to use this boo. Now, you could use the spider from the cottage wreaths. This was, last year they had a wreath set, and this makes a really cute little spooky wreath with the spider hanging down, but it has this boo. And I'm going to show you another option. Let me pull these punches back out. Our newest pick of the patch, and here's the stamp set. You could use the Happy Halloween. You wouldn't necessarily have to do this for, like I'm using the Them Bones skeleton, but you could actually do one of the pumpkins and make it a jack-o'-lantern here and have it say Happy Halloween if you wanted to. So there's a lot of things that you can do when you get our stamp packs, paper shares. Okay, let's put this together. It's this simple, guys, really. So we're just going to layer these two. Any questions or anything, Bill?
Mary Jo made her last batch of spaghetti sauce.
Ooh. When should we be there, Mary Jo? I know Mary Jo loves fall, so.
She's not happy. She's not big into Halloween, she said.
Mary Jo isn't, but she likes the fall.
Yep.
Yeah. But I know she did buy this stamp set, so. Okay, so then we're hooking that on there. Then we're going to take, and you know, look at your pieces. I like to anyway, to see which one I like the best. And I think this one would be fine. So,
Hi, Madison.
Hi, Madison. And I'm going to adhere these right kind of in the center. Now, since you've punched out so where this score line is, I'm going to keep it down from where this punch is too. So it's kind of centered on here. Whoops. I don't know what part of down I didn't understand on that as I did that. I put it up.
You did.
I did. I know. Now I got a little
Goober.
Yep, a goober, a little nardo, and when that dries, I'll fix it. And then the other side. So this is a way, you know, if you have grandchildren, if you have neighbor kids, or if you have adults who like to get like coworkers that like a little treat. Now this is directional paper. The bats are facing up, so I'm having the bats face up on this side and on that side.
Where are you going?
I didn't go anywhere, Bill.
I'm talking to Izzy.
I heard you. Okay. Now you've got a nice little treat holder that we can decorate up. I chose Twix, and the reason why, this is a right Twix, not a left Twix, but the reason why I chose Twix is because I think that this gold foil on this is the perfect size for this one, and the gold foil looks really good against the orange. So how I like to do it is I just use a glue dot. You don't have to do glue dots, but I just use a glue dot. Now on this one, I'm going to use 2 because Twix is a little longer. But, you know, if you have the paper and you want to do some little office gifts, something like that. So which side do I want as the front? I think I want this side as the front. So the back side is where you're going to put this down on. Okay. And then it's going to go like that. Okay. So here's the next part. I still love this ribbon. In fact, they came out with an ivory one in this one, but this is the black and white gingham ribbon from the annual catalog. And this works perfect with this. And the ivory is a little bit thicker, and it's in the new mini catalog, but I'm just going to use this one. So cutting this down, I'm going to place that on here. And then with our Baker's Twine Essential Pack, I'm going to grab, you could do the black if you wanted to too. I'm grabbing the white, but you could do the black. And so for me, it is easier to use much more of this than what I need. It's just easier if I lay a line of it down, especially when I don't have Bill here. And so I've got a lot to work with. This is way overkill, but when I'm doing it myself. And there's also other things that I like to do. For instance, you can hold it down like that. Just, you know, putting your glue on it, that will help. But when it's just me and I'm struggling, I do a little bit more. Now, this was quite overkill, but I wanted you to see. So you're going to get it, and then it's going to start to pull on that ribbon. So don't go past that. And then you can come in and make your little bunny ear and go through. And then you just straighten it up a bit. So, by the way, if Jean Orwig is watching, then Kristen's watching. So
yep, they are.
I wanted to say hello. She's helping her out today.
And Madison and Susan Bess, Reed, and Janelle.
And Janelle. Hi, Janelle.
And
so,
Barb.
Awesome. Okay, so now that was a lot of overkill. I probably shouldn't have used that much on there, but it gives you an idea and of another way when you don't have another hand to hold something down. Although it's making a little liar out of me here, but there we go. Okay. And then you can trim it down as you need. So then, honestly, with this, there's a couple of things that you can do. I'm always one who likes stuff a little bit offset. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Stampin' Seal, or you can use, I want it to hold pretty good if this is going to be in, it's going to be in an adult's hands. But if it was going to be in a child's, I'd probably put something like a little Stampin' Seal, because otherwise it kind of slides with the liquid, and I really don't want it to slide. So I'm going to have mine just coming off a scooch here.
A scooch.
A scooch.
That's a measurement term.
Is it?
It's gotta be from
And then
Ireland.
I've got a scrap piece. It's what?
It's probably from Ireland. A scooch.
A scooch from Ireland. Is Nick on?
Yes.
Nick, I did not pick on you. That was Bill. So, and I'm going to take that boo and I'll just put it on here. You got to ask her to say her threes to you.
I figured.
And then we're just going to take this little bitty punch. This is the easiest way because then I could just punch it. If you use like other things, it wouldn't look bad. But if you use like the Happy Halloween or whatever, you're going to need something a little bit bigger to, you know, to work on that. And that could have easily been like the double oval. Yeah. So there's punches. I just wanted to do the little boo. And since I've got the little boo, I am going to take little boo. That's what I call you, right? Not once ever have I called him that.
You call him Little Boo?
No, I never do. I never do. I may call you my big boob from time to time, but I never call you.
Big boob.
So I'm just going to stick a couple of Stampin' mini dimensionals up here, and let's have this be a little off kilter too. Isn't that cute? These things are just so stinking cute. Now here's one and he's kind of waving. It's just super fun, and it'll be a good little surprise for his drivers when they come to pick up their mail. They'll be able to have a little chocolate treat waiting for them all decorated up. So that was what I had tonight. Not much, just something really cute to kind of show you how to use. As I was doing this for Bill, I thought I should share this with you guys. Maybe there's somebody else who doesn't really do a Halloween card with anyone, but they want to make little treats and little treat holders. Most of this stuff you probably have already, some sort of a circle, and it wouldn't have to be a circle. You could do a square. You could do, again, you could do the double oval. You could have the wording popped up and just have like a pumpkin on there. You could use different paper. I chose the skeletons. He's got, well, I guess he's got a couple of female drivers, but mostly male drivers. And I thought this would be cute. Any questions or anything, Bill?
No, I haven't seen any. Cute.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I hope that helps with a little trick-or-treating in your area. So next week for my VIPs and my pearls, I'm not going to be on Monday. I'll be back next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time on I think I have something on Friday too, don't I?
Thursday.
Thursday? I never go live on Thursday.
No, but you have a doctor's appointment Thursday.
Oh, so Friday I'm good.
Yeah.
So next Thursday and Friday I will be back. So 7 p.m. Central Time on Thursday and 4 p.m. on Friday. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. Happy crafting. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.